Hey, welcome back to Cover That Roof. We're in Torrance, California, and we're replacing some wind damage on this roof. Now, we had one turbine, like this one you can see, it's going pretty good, it's spinning around pretty nice, but we want to replace those for some half moon dormer vents, and so he doesn't have to worry about it. They've had a little bit of leaking through there before, and the rain gets in through the slots and spins around and drops down, and they don't want that anymore. So we're getting them off. We're going to put down the more contemporary dormer vent like you see over here on this roof. Putting down a vent looks like that. So anyways, okay, so let's get back to this. So as you can see, we got the shingles already ripped up around this. Now we just want to get the dormer vent in position, get some peel and stick around there, and start the laid up. So okay, so we want to get rid of this thing right here. So now we have a hole right here. Okay, so we have our hole right here. So we already have the hole. I want to pick up some of this trash. Okay, so we're taking out that circular wind turbine dormer. We're going to install this half moon vent. So the first thing we wanted to do was get the shingles ripped out around the turbine and get the dormer vent in place. So let's do that. Okay, so now that we got this in place, we want to pin it in, make sure it's not going anywhere. First, we want to make sure that we got it set exactly where we want it. So let's take a peek and see where the hole is. Okay, so now that we found the location, now we want to get it pinned in. Okay, so now that we got this pinned in, we want to cut back the shingles just a teeny bit more so we can get a proper coverage with the peel and stick. We're going to wrap a piece of peel and stick behind this. So let's do that. Okay, now that we got the pinned in, we got our shingles cut back to where we want it. We want to get the piece of peel and stick, cut it in, and then we can start filling in the pieces with our shingles. So we'll get back to you in a bit when we get the peel and stick all ready to get going across the back side of the dormer vent to make sure that it's completely waterproof. So we'll check up on you in a bit when we get more of it done. Hey, welcome back. Okay, now that we got it all pinned in, we got our peel and stick cut. Now we want to take a little broom and kind of sweep up around everything to get all the granules up so we know that our peel and stick's going to stick properly and not have a bunch of granules so it's a little bit of loose. So let's get it swept up a bit. Okay. You always got to remember that when you're doing work, keep your work area clean. They're small, they're like little balls, or little pebbles, or little marbles. And we get enough of them together, it slips in. You take a step, you can slide and fall down and hurt yourself. You don't want to do that. You always want to make sure you clean out around wet. Now what we want to do before we put the peel and stick on it, is we want to go back and fill in some nails in the area where we pulled out the nails, where there's holes in the base paper. Even though we're going to be covered out with this, we want to make sure we get all those nail holes filled up. We want to use basic inch and a quarter EG nail. Okay, now that we got all the nails all filled in, now we want to come back and put the peel and stick. It's pretty easy, so we want to get it laid out. We want it to wrap over the edge of the roof line onto the other side, and everything's going to work out great. So let's see how we do it. Okay, now that we got the peel and stick all in place, we want to take off the back piece first. So the peel and stick has two different sides of the paper that we take off the back that makes it sticky. So we took off the top first, so now we know that that's stuck down. We're going to put a few tacks in there to make sure that it gets held down. Now let's take off the sides. We're going to have to custom cut the side to fit the contour of the rack of the shingle, but it's going to come out great. Let's see how we do it. Okay, now that we got that down, we want to go back to the same side on the back side. Okay, so now that we got the shingles ripped off, the dormer vent set in place, the peel and stick put on the back to make it waterproof. Now we want white metal primer on that because we want to paint the pipe flashing after we're all ready and we're done. After the installation, we want to make sure we get it painted so it doesn't rust. So now we want to put the primer first. Hey, welcome back. Okay, so now that we got all of our pieces already pre-cut, now we want to get them nailed in. So let's see how we do. Okay, so that worked out pretty good. Let's get a closer look and see what we did. So we got that pieced in, came out pretty nice. Now we need to come back and put our ridge pieces in. We're gonna catch up to you in a bit when we get more of this. Hey, welcome back to the roof. Okay, so we got it all pieced in. Now we're ready to put the ridge back on. Let's get it on. Okay, so that will do it. We got it all painted. We primed it first. We came back with a color called Weatherwood. Roof Master, roof paint, works excellent, rust resistant, sticks perfectly to the primer. So excited to get this repair done. Now we're off to the new job. I hope you enjoyed this episode of how to install a 24-inch. Okay, so we're all done installing our 24-inch dormer vent. Here's what it looks like when it's all painted. Came out pretty nice. Color of the shingles matches pretty close, not exactly, but it's not bad considering this roof is X amount of years old.